I rise today to call for an end to the U.S. involvement in the war in Yemen.
While the issue of Jamal Khashoggi was not on the Senate agenda today, it was very much on the minds of senators. It was the Senate that invoked the Global Magnitsky Act, in terms of which the sanctions have been imposed. And while the move has been welcomed, senators on both sides of the aisle insist it does not go far enough. Senator Rand Paul is one of those who insists the Saudi Crown Prince should be among those sanctioned, maintaining Mohammed bin Salman at least knew of the murder and probably ordered it.
I think opinion is changing over whether or not we should be arming Saudi Arabia. Now, they did some of it themselves, by chopping up a dissident, which wasn't really probably the best for their public relations.
A view echoed by Senator Bob Corker.
The administration today sent out notice that they were sanctioning 17 of the individuals that were involved. Hopefully additional steps will be made. I've asked for a high-level briefing with Mattis, Pompeo, and Gina Haspel to come in as soon as we get back to share with us what is happening with Saudi Arabia on both fronts, both Yemen, and what is happening as it relates to the journalist who was assassinated, in my opinion, at the direction of the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia.
And this from Democrat Senator Ben Cardin. I remain concerned that the administration is enabling the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia in its effort to protect Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman from accountability. The U.S. State Department describes the Saudi announcements of indictments as a good first step, implicitly implying that this should not be seen as the end of the process.
It's a step in the right direction. It is an initial investigation finding. It is important that those steps continue to be taken toward full accountability. We will continue to work diligently to ascertain the facts.
But Congress making very clear it will maintain pressure for stronger action to be taken by the Trump administration, and introduced in the Senate what is called the Comprehensive Saudi Arabia Accountability and Yemen Act. The bipartisan legislation demands, among other things, the suspension of U.S. arms sales as sanction for both the Saudi role in Yemen and the murder of Jamal Khashoggi. If passed, the bill could face the veto of a president who strongly opposed to economic moves against Saudi Arabia. But this veto, in turn, could be overridden by a two-thirds majority vote, which, with Congress in its present angry mood, is a real possibility. Mike Hanna, Al Jazeera, Washington.